Hello everyone, welcome to a special Thursday edition of West of Loathing. Now this is because I decided this week I'd try something new. You know, yesterday I uploaded Heat Signature, so today we're trying West of Loathing, and then tomorrow I'll have Sky Factory 3 coming at you again. Now, when we last left our brave adventurer Bobcat Jones, I needed to go see the postmaster. So let's go back to Dirtwater. I think that's what this wants me to do. Don't get distracted. Alright, back to Dirtwater. And we're just going to jump into the postmaster real quick. Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How'd you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Breadwood, and I'm hunting it on behalf of the mayor. Their mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, and I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret. But I ain't supposed to just give it out either. A delivery gone missing is bad news, though. I suppose it's alright just this once. Wait here a second. After a couple minutes, she comes back with a sheet of note paper. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, you see, based on region and direction of travel. She explains how to work the code you need and gives you a cheat sheet for reference. Thank her and leave. Alright. Anything? Let's go to sleep real quick. You dream that you're having a fight with a swarm of bees while fleeing from a gun. After that, strange music plays. You wake up drenched in sweat. Well, refreshed and restored, and hungry, and sober. Alright, day 3. Let's eat something though, because it says I'm hungry. And sober. What would be good to eat? Consumables, there we go. Let's see, I'm in the mood for... I'll eat a golden. You suck on the lollipop. There are a lot of layers to this flavor, and definitely a sugar layer, which is fine, but then there's a fish layer, and then a coffee grounds layer, and then a cardboard layer. And at this point, you're pretty sure it's just a ball of garbage. Black. Alright. Well, that boosts my mysticality for today. So I guess we head back to the postal way station. You hear the crackle of a north-south-western lightning snake. Too bad you don't have a forked lightning rod. Wait, that wouldn't work at all, would it? Fight it! I have so many spells. Well, he's not a zombie or a skeleton, so the saw's not going to work. I thought he'd do that. What's the bean wall do? Gives me cover from gunfire. Does that also mean electric fire? Might not need it anyway. Nope. I guess it did specifically say gunfire, didn't it? Snake spleen and electric snake skin. Alright, let's go in here. You use the cheat sheet to find the route map that leads to Breadwood. Follow the map. You follow the map, and along the route to Breadwood, you find a suspicious-looking house. You discovered a new map location, Chuck's house. Wow. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal after all, but you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on here. Maybe you're just paranoid. I don't know, that noose. Probably just one of those bird feeders where you hang up a ball of soot and seeds and stuff, except the birds ate it all. So it's just the, you know, the rope. Cellar door, man. I bet it's all kind of horror down there, like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. It's locked, but it's locked to keep... But is it locked to keep you out or keep something in? Whoa, it's a Plotco lock. These things... Whoops. These things are unpickable. Alright. There's no name on it or anything. It's unmarked. Knock, knock. A voice calls it. Come in, it's open. It's always open. Oh boy. The door creaks open, and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of intermediate age, with slightly hunched posture, grins widely as you enter, his eyes gleaming. He's standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. Oh. Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. Sorry, I have a lisp. A lisp. Yes, it makes loud sound like lewd. And bead. And breakfast. I see. People also tell me I emphasize words oddly. But I don't get that at all. Uh-huh. Chad. This large collection of steel chains and hooks, as well as knives, shears, and other bladed implements. Everything is covered with rust, or possibly dried blood. Or possibly both. Sorry, that's private. That's my blood room. Your what? My blood room. My bead room. Oh, right, gotcha. Never mind then. Let's ask Chuck about these. Aha! You noticed my collection. Yeah, it's dramatic. It all belongs to my father, and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with the family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. Pantry shelf, various tins and jars. So there's nothing very unusual, but you do notice 2 jars of tea leaves labeled Sleepy Time and Earl Grape. Stove still hot. I can't help but notice you have a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh, no, no. I can see why you might think that, as this is certainly red like blood, but this is tomato soup. Tomato soup. Yes, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started to clean it up when you arrived. Oh. Chuck is staring at you. You notice his left eye has a tendency to drift sideways as he stares and then reset when he blinks, which is not often enough. Excuse me. Yes, how can I help you? You said you're running a bed and breakfast here. That's what I slawed, yes. Could I have a look at the guest room? What's on the menu? Has a mailman been by? Could I have a look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest only had just checked out, and I still need to clean up the mess. Oh. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. What kind of sausages? Long pork sausages, my grandfather's own recipe. Did you say long pork? That's right. They make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend. Yes, a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. Has the mailman been by recently? Why, yes, my last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you just mean that he left. I like to think he'll always be here, in spirit. So... What do I do about this? Can't dig either of these up. You let me leave, all right. Huh. You surreptitiously swapped the labels. Chuck doesn't seem to have noticed. Ah, good. Here we go. Huh. Oh, that reminds me. I left the kettle on. The water should be boiled by now. Would you care for a cup of tea? No, thanks. I'm good. Chuck pours himself a cup of tea and sips at it while staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my hood down for a few minutes. It's been a long day. Please excuse me. Sure. Alright, he's fast asleep, which means I'm going over here. Going through Chuck's drawers seems like maybe not a good idea. There's a key on top of the dresser, though. Yoink. And we're out. You unlock the door and steal yourself we're about to see. Go in. It doesn't look nearly as horrific down here as you expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. This looks like the missing bag of mail. What else is going on here? So the mailman's missing. Oh, good. There's quite a few good books in here, actually. Advanced Meatcraft Volume L. Got an locks on how to pick them at Intermediate Mix. Oh. Blank postcard on the nightstand. And I definitely don't want to sleep here. You're climbing out of the cellar, mailman approaches. Oh, man, thank goodness. You found my mail. This mailbag yours? Yeah, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a room here, sort of a mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy. A little weird, I guess, but real personable. And his cooking is great. The tomato soup and those great big sausages. His tea did wonders for my insomnia, too. Did seem pretty effective. Anyway, I forgot my mailbag and wasn't sure where I left it. So I've been retracing my steps for ages. Thanks for finding it. Sure, no problem. Here you go. The mailman walks away with the bag over his shoulder, whistling a cheerful tune. Well, that's sorted, I guess. Let's, gives me the vampiric yodel skill. This mid-tier next textbook teaches you how to replenish your blood supply by stealing blood from the living. Keeping enough blood inside you is important to necromancers and civilians alike. This probably seems pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? Yes. Alice's glare throws the bird. You better not be thinking of doing what looks like you're thinking of doing. Relax, Alice. I can handle it. Fight fire with fire, right? If I think even for a second that you're turning into another necromancer, I'll be fighting fire with lead. Okay. I don't want to take my partner off. So I will not read it this time. I will read this. Oh, so I could sell that. Let's try a new beans. There's a recipe with a scratched out place with a bunch of paranoid saying scrawlings. Gives wary. Skill increases your maximum AP. List of meditation techniques to help you concentrate while cooking. Temporarily increases mysticality or fine. Gives you butterbrain. Nope, we are learning wary. After reads, you narrow your eyes and burn the book. I didn't trust that book. Alright. Well, there's Chuck's house. Let's go complete this for Breadwood. Oh, it's an old crate off the side of the trail. Looks like there's been there for a while, since weeds and cactuses have grown up around it, depending on where you got this random event. Dynamite and smelling salts. Cool. Smelling salts. Excuse me. So, the mayor. Yep. Found the missing mailman, too. He's on his way to deliver it. Excellent. I hope there's a new issue of Mayor's Monthly. Sounds informative. Mayor glances list of pros to offer to help with his problems. Okay, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. Let's look at the overdue book. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's a serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our records say it was loaned to a lady named of Alexandria. This was a couple of mayors ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. All right. Let us... Alexandria Ranch. You pass by 2 skeletons who are facing each other with their arms akimbo in the traditional shootout stare-down pose. When you stop to watch what happens, they both turn to look at you. Whoops. Well, we'll cast this little This bean wall thingy. And then it's lava fava time. Hey-ya! Bullseye. Sort of. Take that, you feed. And we'll just shoot him. Nice job. Oh dear. Real quick, before we go mess with some cows there. Let us, I've got 199. So let us, that's an easy spend. And then we will bump up mysticality. And some muscle. Why not? Hi, cows. Well, I'd be a fool not to do it. Oh, that is not what I was wanting to do. I thought that was bean wall. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Good news is, I totally thought that it was this. Ow, stop it, cows. That's okay. Well, far be it for me to not finish this off. Now that I seem to have a surplus of action points, actually. Hey, look at all that stuff. Hooray! Oh, another cow's... Aw. Alright, what do we got here? Diary of Alexandria, Alexandria. Excuse me? Another advanced beancraft. Cool, cool. Ah, the Overdue Breadwood book. A solid steel vault door. You pick up a cannonball, inspect it. There's an inscription you must leave. This cannonball came from Fort Treason. It's got the address stamped on the surface. This bombardment was done by the army. Solid steel door, huh? How do I get in that? How do I get in that indeed? Alright. Well, I don't think we're going to mess with Fort Treason today. In fact, I think my time is about up. As, of course, carefully navigates a bunch of weird rock formations. Everything suddenly goes silent. Everything except the racing of your pulse. That is because you stumbled across a horrifying ungulith. Uh-huh. I have 10 action points. I don't care anymore. Woo. Ungulith horn, menudo geode. Alright. Oh, I did not want to do that. Were you able to find the missing library book? Half of it. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at pictures anyway. And mostly just the bottom half of the pictures, so that's alright. Alright, we are going to... Can I help with your problems? Oh, thank you. Let's... The logging permit. You glance at the problems where we solve a selection of current issues as well as dire warning. Which problems you all thought first? We're running out of trees around here. We need to expand our operation a bit. Your problem is... We need a logging permit from the next town. The whole place up and died before the paperwork was settled. The town died? Okay, I'll check it out, I guess. Alright. We are on our way. It looks like it's something I could... Oh. We are well on our way to helping the people of Breadwood out. So I think this is a good place to end the episode. Let's look at this last... Okay, I've almost learned all of the skills of beanery, it seems, or beancraft. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for me today. If you enjoyed today's episode, and if you enjoyed in this Thursday slot, please leave a like down below and let me know down in the comments exactly what you're thinking. I'd love the feedback. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications. That way you get notified every time I release a new video. You can also follow me on Twitter. The link to that will be down in the description below. I had a ton of fun today. I hope you did too. And if you come back and see me for another episode, well, I'll see you then.